The best way to appreciate the impressive beauty of Ecuador's capital city, Quito, is to go up. All the way up. This city sits on a narrow strip of land 30 miles long and only 5 miles wide. The seemingly endless line of volcanoes, many of them active, adds to the dramatic landscape, reminding residents that life should not be taken for granted.
We're here at 14,000 feet above sea level, standing on top of Ruco Pinchincha, which actually means sleeping volcano. It's been dormant for so long, they don't even consider it a danger to be up here. Gorgeous, isn't it? But right up there is the peak of Guagua Pinchincha, which is a very active volcano. Anybody got some marshmallows and some sticks? We could do s'mores.
Heading back into town, it becomes clear that Quito itself is actually a tale of two cities, Old Town and New Town. Old Town is defined by cobblestone streets, buildings reeking of character, and well-known landmarks like the Virgin of Quito, which stands high atop a hill overlooking the town. It's also known for a variety of street foods, such as the South American staple, the empanada.
This looks good.
Newtown is not nearly as scenic, but represents a more modern way of life that's quickly gained acceptance. I've come here to sample some local favorites to a place that still celebrates traditional food culture despite its surroundings. This restaurant, named after the popular corn dish motes, is best known for its traditional soups. Honestly, you can't come to Ecuador and not eat soup. It's on every menu in town. It's cheap, easy to make in large quantities, and fortifying in cooler weather. Miguel joins me to taste a few of the local favorites.
Oh, wow. See, you can smell.
Yeah.
This smells like my grandmother's house in New York. I'm serious. Oh.
I choose two soups, menudo, made with tripe and beef hearts, and cuero de librillo, which features the outside of the cow's stomach. And for good measure, I order up a local stew called guadita, which is made with the inside of the cow's stomach.
Ah, beautiful. Super, here's a free table.
I start my meal off with cuero de librillo, which literally translates as skin of the stomach.
Boy, this is really, really interesting. There's a nutty sort of finish to this that really, really works with this sort of meat that I've never had before in any other country.
Very tasty.
Oh, wow. And I'll tell you, nothing looks stranger than the outside of a stomach with all of those little stalactites hanging off it, but it just melts in your mouth. It's so tender. Absolutely delicious. Now this is the guatita.
Yeah.
All right, and this is the inside of the stomach.
Yeah.
Let's see what that's all about. Oh.
Good, huh?
Good.
Now you know what people like to have lunch here.
Oh my gosh. This is so rich and potatoey, and this is like grandmother food times 1,000. And I'll tell you, I like the inside of the stomach better than the outside.
I move on to the menudo, which is popular both in Mexico and in South America, where it used to be considered peasant food.
You go high, lift it up. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yes, my friend. What'd you think of this?
Oh, very tasty. Very tasty.
Those little sneaky bits of intestine that's new food for some people. Do you eat this a lot, or?
Actually, quite a lot, yeah. Here in this country, you find it like this in soup.
Yeah.
Some people will just kind of like barbecue them.
Sure.
Very
Yeah,
tough
chewy.
to bite. Yeah, but in this case, because they're cooked, they're very soft.
Yeah. This smells a little gamey.
No, but it doesn't taste like that. It actually tastes very good.
Well, it's
Nice flavor.
Wow. Interesting. You know, I'm not sure. Oh. See, now, I like my hearts raw. I like my hearts raw for one very important reason, is that cutting through them sometimes can be difficult. Heart is just all muscle. There's no fat in it. So the moment that you add any heat to it, the thing toughens up like nobody's business. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, a lot of chewing. The heart is very irony. You know, it just tastes like blood times 7,000. That's a very intense flavor. The intestine tastes a little bit like the back end of the animal. All right. Muchas gracias. That was really great. Thank you so much.
After we say goodbye to the restaurant owner, we make plans for another food destination.
Gracias. Hasta luego, Jiménez.
Ecuador is a tiny country, yet it offers a huge variety of environments, from the lofty Andes Mountains to the dense Amazon rainforest. While the landscape is reason enough to visit, world travelers like me know that it's always really about the shopping. And I'm about to hit the jackpot in the town of Otavalo. Located just 2 hours out of the capital city of Quito, this small town has a big claim to fame. It's home to the largest outdoor market on the continent. The market, called simply the Saturday market, is broken up into two distinct areas, the animal market and the crafts and food market.
Now, as you can see here, local farmers come down from the hills, maybe with one animal, maybe with 2, 3, 4, 5 goats, sheep, roosters, pigs, and sell them to other farmers looking to either enlarge their livestock collection or maybe local restaurants looking to supply their kitchen for the day. So with the sights and smells of the farm market going on to one side of me, the farmers' wives have set up a little tent city with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 or 9 little mini restaurants where people, after a busy morning of shopping and selling, can come up here and satisfy their hunger. And I gotta tell you, this stuff looks good.
Typical of most cultures, Ecuadorians don't let anything go to waste, and they'll eat almost every part of the animal.
So for a few dollars, you get a little lettuce, some tomato salad with cilantro and onions, some roast pork, some of the famous motes, the poached corn, and of course, pig cracklings, the skin, which of course is better if you have a couple of hairs left on them. From the pig, of course, not from the chef.
Next door, I spot fresh empanadas cooking. They're
Gracias.
typically fried half-moon-shaped pastries that can be filled with a wide range of ingredients.
Oh, yeah, baby. Look at this, rolling them and stuffing them with homemade cheese right in the farm market. Oh, yeah. And look at how gorgeous even the sugar is here. Forget about it. You know those zeppoli that Cousin Vinny serves at the Feast of Santa Margarita? Right here. This is your cheese empanada.